Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Monday morning, the brand new work week. This is the last full week of September here. October begins next Monday. This is also the end of the summer season, which officially kicks off. From the time of this recording, we're now just 6 hours and 9 minutes away from that. The fall will kick off at 1:19 this afternoon Central Time. We've got a couple of hit or miss showers this morning over central Nebraska, even occasionally a little bit of lightning and thunder. Nothing really to write home about, though. Not going to be heavy downpours in most spots that will last more than a few minutes anyway. Mix of clouds and sun today. Then we'll look for a chance of rain and thunderstorms. Slight chance late this afternoon. Chances pick up this evening. Better chances after dark. And some of this could be strong to severe thunderstorm activity, especially prior to midnight. Now, later in the night, maybe still some strong storms out there, but as we get closer to tomorrow morning, less of a chance of severe weather out there. But we'll keep the scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms going into Tuesday. With that, it's going to be a cloudy, cooler day for tomorrow. Numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms, some of which will last into Tuesday night, especially over southern Nebraska and northern Kansas. This will start to clear out early on Wednesday morning. This is as far out as this particular model goes, though. So this is as far as I'm going to show you. But it looks like once we get beyond Wednesday morning, rain chances will pretty much shut off, and we're going to warm back up pretty quickly here. So you can see that only goes out till about 1 a.m. Anyway, the Storm Prediction Center, SPC outlook here. The Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today and more so this evening and overnight tonight. They do have a marginal risk out for a large part of our area here, but they have gone with a slight risk of severe storms over eastern Nebraska from around Columbus and York eastward. Eastern Nebraska, southwest Iowa, northwest Missouri included in that. What kind of threats are we looking at? Hail, large hail is a possibility over 1 inch in diameter. Wind, maybe not significant, but at least not a good chance of significant, but at least some wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, and even a low end chance of an isolated tornado in that area there to the east here with any supercells that may try to develop. So all things to keep an eye on later today and more so this evening, overnight tonight. Temperature wise today, it's going to be a warm one for most of us into the low and mid 80s, 70s in the panhandle. We continue this from yesterday here, and this is something we're going to see some of, but this is above average for this time of the year. As we're moving into the end of September, our average highs are now down into the mid to upper 70s, so we're going to be above average, low to mid 80s, maybe upper 70s around Gordon. Isolated thunder showers this morning. Chances will then pick up late today and into tonight. Maybe some fog this morning, especially towards the McCook area, right in here. That's where some of the thickest fog is. Should burn off pretty quickly, though. Mid 80s this afternoon. Low and mid 80s in southeastern areas. A couple of spotty showers this morning, then a chance of storms late today and into tonight. Northeastern areas topping out in the low to mid 80s this afternoon. So a warm one on tap with a lot of orange there on the map. Tonight down into the mid to upper 50s and lower 60s for lows. Now much cooler tomorrow, with the clouds around, the showers around, highs mostly in the 60s. Now up to the north and northeast where the shower chance is lower and there might be a little bit of sun, low and mid 70s for high temperatures. That'll be the coolest day we see for a while. We're down into the 50s for lows tomorrow night and a Wednesday morning. Wednesday itself, we're back up into the 70s, a pretty average day on Wednesday. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Nighttime lows looking pretty good, actually. A little very pleasant, open the window kind of nights. This is an indication that our humidity is kind of cleared out a little bit, so we can drop off a little bit more at night. So Wednesday night to Thursday morning, we're down in the mid upper 40s, low to mid 50s. We do warm up a little bit. Thursday upper 70s, lower 80s, starting to warm up just a bit here. We're going to see temperatures kind of settle into a warmer, drier weather pattern for the rest of the week here. So you can see a little bit of rain today, but more so late tonight and into tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday, wrapping up Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning. Wednesday, a pretty average day, and then we're a little bit above average. We'll settle into the lower 80s for lows or highs. Lows will still be in the 50s, though. That's an indication that there's going to be some of that humidity dropping off here. And we'll see a pretty dry weather pattern. We're not going to see much moisture through this weekend. Even our chances next week, not overly great. We'll stay on that warmer side in the upper 70s, lower 80s. Looking at the long range for North Platte, very similar to the Tri-Cities. Slight chance of rain today is kind of clearing out until tonight. Then chances will pick up later tonight and into tomorrow. After that, pretty dry weather pattern. We warm back up into the upper 70s and lower 80s here. And you can see in the long range, right into the beginning of October, we'll stay on the milder or warmer side of things in the mid to upper 70s and lower 80s. As we take a look at the long range outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, this takes us right through the first really the first 5 days of October here. Most of the country is above average. And keep in mind, late September into early October. Average highs are in the low to mid 70s around here, so we're going to be above that most days. And we're probably going to be, now they have us in the near average precipitation. I'm kind of looking at this here as maybe we might be more below average. I don't see a lot of moisture in our future. We've got some today, tonight, and tomorrow, especially tonight and tomorrow. Let's back up a little bit here. So there's Monday, there's tonight, and then tomorrow morning. We'll keep the shower chances around, then they clear on out, and then notice there's not going to be a lot the rest of this week here. A lot of sunshine for several days. Warming up a little bit this weekend, or a few more clouds this weekend, I should say, and then next week, chances of rain not real great either. So I think we'll probably be on that below average trajectory when it comes to moisture for a while at least, as we move into early October, and we'll be warmer than average as well. And you can see it on the GFS model as well. There's tonight's rain, showers, thunderstorms, which those will continue into tomorrow, especially southern Nebraska, northern Kansas. And then that moves out, and we're pretty dry. Not much moisture. There are small chances into next week, but nothing real organized or promising right now. So I think we'll stay on that drier weather pattern right into the beginning of October. And you'll notice that after the big cool down tomorrow right there, we start to warm back up. A pretty nice day on Wednesday, and then beyond that, we're on the warmer side of things. All the cool air, Canadian air, is going to stay to our north for a while. I don't see any of that diving south anytime over the next couple of weeks here. Here comes that cooler air temporarily, but then we're warming back up here. And it's going to be pretty warm right through the weekend and in the next week here, as most of the cooler Canadian air stays off to our north. So no major cool downs coming anytime soon. All right, with that is everything I have for you for today. I want to thank you for watching on this Monday. I'll be back with you on Tuesday morning with all of the latest. Take care, and God bless. Bye.